Let go. Dude.
Need a clean tee shot right here.
Butter.
Yeah. Again, look at this. This man delivers. An interesting playoff scenario. Unlikely, especially when Connor just steps up and throws a shot like this.
Game, set, match.
It's over.
Second place. It's over.
But the man of the week, first time champion, Connor-OReilly.
Welcome back to the channel, you guys. It's Connor-OReilly, and today we have a totally different style of video coming at you guys. Connor, where are you? That's right. Urban disc golf? Urban. What's up, you guys? I know you guys have seen me use this highway backdrop a couple times for some videos, and I've really always had in my mind at some point this off season I'm going to do some urban safari disc golf out here around the highway, and today I'm going to do it. It's a Saturday. It's the first cold day in quite a few days, and or at least it's noticeably colder, so I feel like there's not many people out. I'm going to take advantage of that. Not that this is a very frequented area anyways, that's why I like to pop my basket out, because there's usually no one else out here. And I'm going to try to make a 9-hole course out of the area right here. So it might take me a little bit to figure out exactly how I want to do the holes here to start. But let's get this basket ready. And I'm going to go ahead and put a disclaimer right here. I'm a trained professional, so do not try this at home. I repeat, do not try this at home. However, I'm hoping to have some fun and some safe fun today. Nice old safe fun. We like safe fun. Let's get this basket together. And then let's scout out hole 1. I thought about putting the thing back in the basket between holes just so I'm a little more discreet, but that big old black bag ain't that discreet, and that's so much extra work. I'm already going to be carrying the camera around and trying to get some fun angles. Sorry if this noise is awful. Sometimes you don't think, you just keep talking and you don't realize you're doing this squeaky, annoying noise right next to your face, so you probably should just be quiet for now. But it's gonna be fun. I figure it's gonna be a good exercise. And it's gonna be an entertaining video, not only for you guys, but fun for me to shoot. And those are the best kind of videos. Come on. You got it right there. Oh, so close. That second ring is always so hard. Here we go. Alrighty. Basket assembled. Let's grab the shoulder bag and the shoulder bag bandit. About to be playing some urban safari disc golf. I'm going for 9 holes. That's my goal. Hopefully I can make 9 solid holes. I bring the rangefinder, so we'll have official distances. And no, you're not allowed to have the coordinates of where I am. You're not coming to play this course. This is a private events only course. One-time use. It's a one-time use thing. Onward. I'm sure as I go, I'll figure out the most efficient way to get this done. And honestly, this might be it right here. It's gonna be a good workout, y'all. Might as well warm the shoulders up here. Can't really get presses in though, because the cage is in the way. That's annoying. I'm debating, do we start with the par 3? Do we start with the par 4? So many options. So many options. I might even have 2 par 4s to start us off, to tell you the truth. I'm gonna have like 2 par 3s for my whole 9-hole course. We're playing some disc golf, y'all. Or do we start it off with the power par 3? That might be the call. Tuck it back behind the wall a little bit so I can't just rely on a hyzer. How far is this? How far is this? About 390, 400 or so. All right, all right. You know what? This might be hole 1. This is gonna be called Coach Connor's Crucible, the Urban Disc Golf Experience. Hole 1 at Coach Connor's Urban Disc Golf Crucible. 390 feet, teeing from the sidewalk here. Left to right wind, ripping at us. Out of bounds highway on the right. Thick wood line on the left, untouched we're talking. Not sure how much this wood line is gonna block the wind once we get in there, but I'm going hyzer flip fairway at it to start, trying to keep it low. Don't want to flirt with the height with the highway over there. Oh, there we go. Nice and straight at it. Go in. I thought I was about to ace 390 fairway to start us off. Come on. Course designer knows what he's doing. We're cooking. Maybe instead of taking a risk like me coming out here doing this and not knowing, you know, if I'll get in trouble or whatnot, don't do that. You go, if you have an area like this that you think is prime for disc golf, go find that local governing body and bother them about it. Email them, call them, text them, do whatever you gotta do. Ask them, hey, would it be cool if we popped up a temporary disc golf course in this area, pretty underused, blah, blah, blah. Even just shoot the idea by them. You never know, they might say yes. So we're off to the races. I'm really excited. This is about to be fun. It's gonna be a trek, but it's gonna be so worth it. We got us a windy day today in the Urban Disc Golf Arena. Should make it interesting on this little practice basket. Uh-oh, speaking of, a little right to left come creeping in on us. Wow, even that was sketchy. Okay, gonna have to put it close today. Birdie on hole 1. 8 holes to go. We gotta scope it out. Do we wanna play another shot up under the highway here? There's definitely a good par 3. We got par 4 options. I know there's some area over here I want to use. I kind of wanted to go between the highways over there at some point, but maybe later in the course. Okay, let's see. We could probably even play to this same basket. No, different basket. All right, hold on, I'm cooking up a par 4. Play up underneath. Hold on, let me bring you guys. Let me take you. You know, if I was really trying to do a ton of editing, I could do like a option video where like, okay, which option are we going next? Are we going there? Are we going here? And I play them all out. No, that's way too much. But what I'm seeing, turn you guys around. As I look back, I like the visuals looking here, but I also like the thought of like teeing from there, playing out a shot, like a tee shot out into here, and then putting the basket somewhere like up on the ridge where that bowl is, or what's over here left? I'm thinking some kind of par 4 for hole 2. Could even tuck around the corner left here. Let's see what we got. Only had my Apple Watch on to see what the step count's about to be here. Okay. I'm liking working it over to the left somewhere. Have like a left to right shot off the tee and a right to left shot into the green. Put the basket maybe in the shade of that tree over there. Kind of blocking the wide hyzers, making you play a little bit inside on the approach. If you throw a good tee shot to here, you know what I'm saying? All right, we're cooking, we're cooking. Par 4, hole 2. We'll see you there in a second. I gotta move the basket and the tee. I mean, we gotta cut out for a tee right in here. Hold on, what are we looking at? We got to tunnel through? Do we have a wooded hole? Are we gonna get a wooded hole? Wait, you guys. Oh man, there's almost something in there. Not quite enough space though, unfortunately, but you know, if we go get with the locals, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go move the basket there. Move the camera and myself there afterwards. Yeah, this is a, or do I just play a par 3 to this basket as well as a par 4, and I end up moving the basket to play the par 4 as well? Now we're cooking, Con. Working smarter, not harder here, because I do like some type of par 3. Since I'm gonna go there, I think a par 3 from up here to down there, and then I move, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we gotta have something shooting this way, right? I agree, okay. Par 3 from up here, down there, and then we play the par 4 as hole 3, up around the corner here. All right, I hear you, and I agree. Maybe move the basket. No, we're not moving the basket. We're moving the basket down there. Where do we want it? It's gotta be, yeah, it's gotta be through this gap. It's just too juicy. We can have a shorter, kind of ace runnable, pretty hole 2, since we had the tough par 3 to start us off. I feel like I have a sword from like that Monster Hunter game. Like a 30-pound sword. Unwieldable. Ooh, we have this little drainage area here as well. Be careful for poison ivy down here. Make sure I don't put the basket in just like a poison ivy pit, even though I know they're down here. Okay, those are blackberries. We're cool with blackberries. This feels like the spot. It feels like I just set myself down. I can feel the flatness. And this is it. We're not going to try too hard with hole 2. We're just going to create good visuals, make it fun, make it ace runnable. Okay. Oh yeah. We're cooking, Con. We're cooking. There's some good grass to tee from right around here. Let's get our measurements. Let's be official. Last shot played about 3 feet uphill for those historians looking to be correct. This one, we're looking at 230, 9 feet downhill, low ceiling, brought in by the highway. Very attainable, but at the same time, can nib you. And maybe we move it back. Maybe we go, nah, you know what? I like 230. Gives me a good chance to give us an ace run. I'm just gonna leave the camera here. Hey, slide you guys just over for when I ace this and I gotta crop it for Instagram vertical. Y'all know what I'm saying. All right. Dead straight. That's what we're looking for. What's that wind doing to us? Wind at our face. Going straight. Slightly stable putter. Wow, that thing's so stable. Cooked it left. Uh-oh. So obviously when it comes to the urban disc golf, it you gotta let it speak to you. And as I'm setting up the camera for this putt here on hole 2, leaked it a little bit left, but luckily, even though we got out of the view from the camera, it's not that far. We got like 25 feet or so. But what I'm seeing is the potential for the next hole to shoot through this little drain tunnel underneath the road. And I mean, we wouldn't be playing urban disc golf if we didn't do some wacky stuff like that. So as much as I don't want to play a hole that's physically shorter than I am tall, I just got to make sure I get it out of the gap. All right, enough thinking about the next hole. Let's lock in player A. Let's score the birdie here on hole 2. Oh my goodness. We sailed it and luckily hit the highway post. kept us in here. We avoided the out of bounds laden ace run bait hole 2. Not a bait hole though, because you got to go for it. So we just messed it up. We just effed it up, you guys. I think I'm just gonna leave you all here. Grab me a disc and the rangefinder, maybe 2 discs, and get in there. Okay, we're 1 down through 2, and we're heading through the drainage chute. I'm gonna leave you guys back here in the catch cam. It might be kind of cool to see it coming through out into the sunshine. Got the rangefinder, got a couple discs to help me fend off any bats in here or whatever. And good thing it's still light up, because oh man, there's some really soft dirt in here. It's super cool in terms of the temperature. All right, only a little bit spooky. Echo! I mean, you guys, I found my next Instagram reel shot. I'm gonna have to come back here another day. And we even have a tee box on this other side. We got some extra concrete. Wow, okay. Oh, I should have brought you guys here. There's some Kool-Aid Man graffiti. How far we got? We're starting off with 3 par 3s, unplanned, but sometimes you gotta let the urban disc golf speak to you. And I mean, it wouldn't be an urban disc golf video without a hole like this. Hole 3. What are we looking at? 245 feet, 6 feet down, so slightly down. What do I want to play? Mid-range or fairway? Blast the fairway driver through and just play like the bank off the wall ace? Come on, I mean, that's got to be the play. Here goes nothing, y'all. Wow. Oh, straight at it, come on. Oh no, he came cooking out the gap. Gotta try a couple more. That's kind of what I was looking for. I was hoping I was gonna hit the wall. Off the wall and in. Oh my God, the wind freaking lift. No way, bro. You're joking. That thing was destined for the chains. Got him. Dude, how did that not go in? What's up, wind? You wanna fight or something, bro? God, that thing was in the basket. Wow, what a fun hole. I'm glad I went in there. That third shot, not sure how that didn't go in. Mind blowing. Zoom you guys out here. So I didn't mention any out of bounds for this one, but I assume if I call out of bounds for a previous hole, it's probably got to be for that hole too. So I think that was out of bounds on this hole. just to be extra punishing, you know. Fortunately, we avoided it. And we got a 32 footer, 35 footer. Oh, putt felt so solid. Thought the wind was really gonna bully it over. And didn't get the right side stick. Another par. 1 down through 3. Hey, it's a tough track. Probably really a genius designer. If you wanna acquire his services, you should probably hit him up, because I promise you, you won't regret it. All right, giving you guys a big advantage. Nah, not jumping. Don't be dumb. All right, now we're getting to that par 4 I dreamed up a little bit ago. Had me cooked up. Cooking up. Connor cooking up courses. Where's our rangefinder? Here it is. Okay, I figure there's a good area to throw, like right in front of the basket here, or could pinch myself off a little bit to the right here. I think I'm gonna do that. Throw it from right around here, pinch it off a little bit. I can see some trees back there that were kind of on the wall of trees that I said the basket will be past, so let's see how far it is to those. .490 to that juniper that's on the back wall, straight through as far as we can see. That means the basket's probably 70, 80 feet left of that. 490. We're looking at maybe mid 500s on this par 4, but it's going to be technical. You got a wall if you miss right, and then a wall of foliage if you miss left. You can play the forehand, chip out, or you can play an aggressive shot trying to get around the corner for a long putt. I'm gonna go place the basket after I've thrown, because I don't think it's aceable or eagleable, so it doesn't really, or sorry, aceable. So there's no chance of me messing that up. I'm not gonna place it based on where my drive is, all right? I'm gonna go put it kind of in the same spot that I had envisioned earlier. I'm just debating, do I want that forehand safe play, or do I wanna go for something greedy? You guys vote below. Yeah, if you voted greedy, that's right. We're going greedy. Urban disc golf. What else would we be doing if we weren't going greedy? Going greedy, getting greedy. I see our tee box right here. I'm gonna throw a straight fairway that kind of just drifts left to right through the gap, and hopefully I can beat the corner even. That'd be nice. There's a drift. Just stay up, stay up, stay up. Don't cut curl. As long as I didn't cut curl to the left too much, because that was a little bit low, we're fine, but we'll know when we get there. It's a good hole. Very high risk to get any kind of reward. You gotta chip it in a way. I was thinking a fun thing to do. You guys can let me know on each hole in the comments any changes you might make, and I can come out and shoot a second version of this video with the course that's co-designed by you guys. That could be a fun way to make some tweaks, or keep our favorite holes and alter the flow of the course or whatever. But you guys let me know what your thoughts are so far, and let's get up into that fairway. Had to bail on it. That's not good. I just bent my little screw up there, but it bent it back. Did not pick that up in a very good way. Might be hard to get the top of this basket off after this video, after that drop. Oh man, what a fun time. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. I'm gonna be the next Ezra Anderhold. 1005, 1006. Ow. Okay, here's my disc. Short of the corner. I'm gonna go put the basket our nice new leaning basket, leaning top, around over here somewhere. And I'm gonna leave it as a catch cam so you guys can see the hyzer come over the top. Okay, vibes are coming together big time on this green. We got red tail hawk swooping down over there. Looking for that last meal of the day. Big cedar elms, gonna be our guardians. We're gonna bring the basket somewhere in here. We got this cute little rock helping us frame the green. Liking the looks here, liking the looks. Good job, course designer Connor. All right, let's get that basket in place for you. You know, I left it here so I could get like a cool cinematic shot, but then I'm over here yapping, so it's like not that cool and cinematic. But I had to show off the hawk and stuff, so. Cue cinematic music. Gotta even out the body. 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Okay, I'm just gonna come place it flat and see what it looks like. Let the flatness determine for us. I like this, a little bit guarded if I swing it too wide on those trees like I intended. And get a wind read up here before I go back. Throw my shot. Well, that wasn't much of a read. There's our read. Coming across a little bit. I shouldn't have too much distance left. According to my calculations, we're looking at about 200 to 220 feet in. On this technical but easier par 4, distance-wise. This is design number 1 though, so you know, you guys gotta give me a break. Okay. Big hyzer. Let's remember where those big trees are. One more view on the basket. Right there. One of y'all shake the chains up there. Or I will with this shot. Wow, not at all. That thing just went up in the air and wow, that wind pulled it straight down. No fade left. Interesting. 0 fade left. I guess it was off the left, the wind was, so it's all adding up. Need to play it really in line with the basket, and I didn't, but we'll have a long birdie putt. Turns out in this wind, this hole's trickier than I had imagined. Did we put our upshot long into the trees? Looks like there's a chance. Don't tell me I'm in the cactus. Where'd we go? Did it get stuck? Feels like there's a chance. Oh my gosh, there's a peregrine falcon right above me. Hello, friend. How you doing, cutie? Sorry to bug you. I want to pull the camera up so you guys can see this little friend. Super cool. I don't know where my disc is though. Let's go check the footage. Maybe that'll show us where we need to be looking. Oh, it's in the basket. Wait. Oh my gosh. No, but for real, where is this disc? Okay, I checked the footage. I see that my disc is short on that corner, but I gotta show y'all the little falcon that I was just standing underneath. Super cute. Definitely not gonna show up very well for you guys. Well, look at him. Okay, not gonna be a very easy birdie look from the corner here. on an ungroomed, non-actual. Oh, we're on the side. We're like straddling into the moat area. You're saying there's a chance. Oh, I really messed up that basket top. I'm gonna try to fix it. Drop. Good little spinner there, but crossing left to right didn't hold it as straight as I assumed. I might have just meant the metal up top too, probably. Whoops. All good. It's a good travel basket for a reason. And it rained us in there. All right, where to next? Where to next? Once again, we got options. We got some flat area up here I'm thinking about coming up and just like checking out and maybe teeing off of or something. No, it's kind of a drain area. We could tee off the flat up here. Go down. Here's our tee box. JK, don't do that. Could play here. Make some kind of par 3. Don't really love being as high as the road over here necessarily. Trying to be not super noticeable. Let me brainstorm. Ooh, I'm thinking I can move the basket from there up to this ridge where it kind of drops off steeply on either side, and I can play a par 3 from over there, like over by sort of those woods to here on top. Then I can leave the basket and I can go somewhere down over there, play another kind of par 4 and or 5 back to here. That'll put us at, let's see, that was hole 4. That'll give us 5, 6 holes, and then we'll have 3 left. I think I might try that. Sometimes when I'm rambling, I realize I should probably just flip it around selfie style so you guys can see the face of the dude who's rambling. But you know, sometimes if it's a good view, I'll leave you there. That one was just kind of like, you know, yeah, it is what it is. I'm thinking basket up here. Kind of close to this metal stuff, little structural obstacles. Where do I put it to the right over here? I mean, those are just some big solar panels, pretty sturdy. This is the spot. First answer is always the right one, right? So we're only 1 down through 4. We're gonna have to pick it up. Obviously windy today, but it's no excuse, no excuse. I'm gonna make this course as easy as possible. I'm just gonna birdie every hole, ace every hole from now on. No, just kidding. I'm gonna make it a nice fun challenge, and we're gonna birdie regardless. You heard it, that's right. All right, I was kind of thinking teeing off somewhere near this other post here. Let's see how far we got. Looking at 360 feet, 6 feet uphill into some strong headwind, and we have highway right, so you cannot miss right. I'm gonna bump up in stability and speed to the overstable driver here, like super beefy driver, just because I don't even want to be thinking about what the F Richard in this one. We're going pure beef ball, 360 into the heady. Oh, I gotta hang it out over the highway. Oh no. Kids, this is only professionals. Do not try this at home. I'm gonna wait for like a little lull in traffic. Little lull. Raging wind too? Oh, no issue. Trust it out at the highway. Swing back. Oh, that's cooked deep. Is it? Or is that not? Oh, right in line. Let's go. That one was a little scary to commit to, but I'm glad I chose the stable driver. Made it that much easier to have something that I know is not going to turn. And then whenever it rains, all this will fill up with water, and this will be out of bounds. This will be like an island almost in a way. Ooh, now we're talking. The loop bags, especially that CO signature, gonna come in clutch on a sketchy green like this on a blustery day. Shallow C2 maybe? Deathy putt, sketchy wind, what could go wrong? What could go wrong when you put it up and you play the wind read because you knew what it was doing? Come on, what a bird. Big time, we're here. Course designer's locked in. What's next? Give me a par 5, we need a par 5 on this course. Okay, I'm gonna leave the basket up here. We're gonna go back there somewhere, play to the same basket location as like a par 4 probably. Maybe a par 5 depending on what we see down there. And that'll give us hole 6, and then we'll need 3 more. So after that, okay. I need to go cook something up across the road. All right, let's go, we gotta hustle. Okay, basket way back there on the hillside. And here's the parking area. Whoops. And I'm thinking something in here was what I was thinking at first. Nice long straight par 4. But then I realized I haven't really challenged the hyzer yet. Or like a right to left moving shape off the tee. So should we come over here, go tee from that area, play up under the road? No, I don't really love the low ceiling over there. You know what, this straight one looks good. It's gonna play good too. So we're gonna do that. I can tee off here, still create this little bit of low ceiling with the highway so I don't just have the spike hyzer over the trees. Okay, let's see what we're looking at here for hole 5. No, hole 6. 565 feet, pretty much dead flat, 2 feet up it says. You're gonna wanna keep this one away from those thick woods on the right, and ideally out of the rocky footing on the left. We're gonna call it out of bounds. Anything rocks and left, out of bounds. So this one's gonna be narrow effectively. Oh, schnoinks. That was almost a disaster. Wind picking up. Let's get you guys back locked and loaded. Thanks, wind. We appreciate you so much. Okay, I'm gonna go back to that 2x zoom. Strong tailwind on this shot. So I'm gonna play hyzer flip, straight fairway. Try to get it way down there. Part of me wants to try to sneak a hyzer up under this thing, but I'm gonna throw it like 12 feet, hit the concrete, and I don't wanna do that. So I'm just gonna go hyzer flip fairway straight at it. The further you get, the more it kind of widens up. Where's my flip? There's my flip. Now get down. Get down. Uh-oh. We're gonna be left in that out of bounds, you guys. Got a little greedy. And yeah, I'm gonna have to settle for the out of bounds stroke. Try a little more with the driver, just for funsies. Wow, why didn't I go driver? That's up there. Inboundsies. No, I could have just committed that same level that I did to that shot with the first disc. I was afraid of flipping it. Disc right there, out of bounds. So we'll play it back a little bit. Kind of guesstimate where it last went out. Maybe right around this big guy. That's what I'd say. Seems accurate. Make sure we put this thing where it's not gonna get blown over again. And there's our basket, perched on the hilltop. We'll take our inbounds lie, and I'm gonna go for the forehand chip shot. Real overstable, it's gonna drop in this tailwind, so make sure to pop it. Where's the drop? Bang. A little deep, but we're putting. Turns out I blasted the approach. It's a good green location, I like it. Good job, course designer. Very similar distance putt to the one I made on this previous hole. Sketchy, but proven doable. Except for I exposed that one. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't roll. Okay, okay, it's that. Thank goodness. Here we go, first bogey of the round if we clean this one up. Hurts the soul, right when we got to that 2 down mark. Course is playing tough, you know. 1,000 plus rated, or even I'd say. And that's really what we're looking to do. We're looking to create that challenge. Championship level urban disc golf. 1 down through 6. Where will the next hole be? I'm debating on going like across. Because there's a couple good holes over there that I know about. And I feel like I've used most of what I want to use out of this area. So we're taking the long trek. See you over there. Don't mind me, just the guy carrying the disc golf basket all over the place. Oh, it's actually my bird perch officer. I let the birds go perch on it and take photos of them. So that's what I'm doing, to tell you the truth. I mean, kind of like, that's like almost a real white lie. Onward. The joys of filming and trying to be fun. You get extra exercise. To be fair, I have set the basket around here before and thrown some shots from over there. It's a good par 3. There's also some par 4 action we can play along the left side here. Maybe even skinny on the right side, but that fence maybe something we don't want to mess with. However, if we go over, there's a highway coming running right here on the ground that you can't see. If I go to that side of it, there's a couple holes that I really want to get to, so I think we're gonna end this side of the play is gonna be the first 6 holes. We're gonna book it across safely, and we're gonna go see you guys over there for the next 3 holes to finish off this urban disc golf adventure. Thanks y'all for joining. Hopefully you're enjoying this different style of content. Something I've been wanting to do for a while, and there's some good unused land right here that they're mowing and stuff anyways, so I figure why not come play some disc golf. No one else out here, not crowded, I can do my thing, get some wind practice. I like it. You guys should probably go follow whoever that is. You know, I heard he's got some pretty good content. I figured we need a transition par 3. Every course has one of those transition par 3s kind of just slipped in because you got to get from one hole to the next. So I'm gonna leave you guys there. I thought maybe the reserve parking handicap sign in this pole will be some good obstacles, urban trees, if you will. Gonna put the basket over here on the other side of the lava OB rocks. Not just OB, but lava. That's right, I'm walking on lava. Just past the OB lava, but not too much where it kind of baits you to flirt with it, you know what I'm saying? That's what we like. Gonna be the second shortest hole in the course, looks like. Make sure we have the side that bends up facing us on the tee over there. Ow! Should be lava, because that just hurt. That's right, this is what a 34-inch inseam looks like when I wear it. It's like a pair of capris. So if you want to get me some new pants for the season, these are kind of my casual hiking pants. I don't really care about the length of them. I got pants, don't worry about it. But there are ways to support my tour in the link description below. Sorry, not the link. Description below has some links though. Here we are. What's our distance? Course designer Connor. Make sure we're locked up. Turns out we weren't before we head to the other side of the highway. Well, I was like within view of the van the whole time. Don't worry about it. We're all good. Okay. 246. Says 8 feet. In what direction? This thing is off. 7 feet down? I guess it is gently down. 245-ish. Highway, don't hit it. Cars going past up there. Don't hit them. Wind, heady, don't love it. Parking stuff kind of in the way. You know what, I'm supposed to tee, this is my tee box. Between these lines, I gotta make this post a little more in the way. I'm liking the baby hyzer though to help me reduce my height and deal with the wind that's at our face. Oh my gosh, I just stood up on it like a noob and flipped it into the highway. Birdie. Fade, fade. Oh, for a second, y'all. Lava, I ran across the lava. All right, tap in our par, our fortunate par here, because we kind of shanked this short par 3 up. We're gonna forget about that one. Move on to the next. We're going over there. Okay, we made it across. We got kind of a nice tee pad to use right here. So we're gonna do that. And I'm seeing a par 5 shaping up down this fairway, tucked around the corner some. And we'll see what we cook up. More walking to do. All right, I wanna get like a preliminary distance. Okay, it's like, where's my rangefinder? Here it is. Shoved in the bag. Let's see, to that solar panel, we're looking at 583. That ridge that I can see far ahead, 780. So yeah, we're gonna be able to push like a 500 plus foot par 5 here possibly. Maybe make it a par 4, depending. We're gonna throw this first shot. No, I'm gonna go run it. What am I talking about? Okay, I got some distances. I know what we're looking at. Okay, come on. We'll decide with the basket in hand. Because I'm here to exercise. Wow. It's a good workout. Okay. Ooh, is this wrapping into the other fairway that I want to use? I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it around the corner. We got this perfect little nut green over here. Are you kidding me? Sick par 4 incoming. If we got 580 to here, it's gonna give us another 160 to the basket. So we're looking at like mid sevens. Maybe about 760, 767 on this bad boy here. What a sick hole. Best hole on the course yet. Big power par 4. I'm really making like pro tour level holes, which, you know, that's what I'm trying to practice for. So in this headwind, hole's gonna play really hard. Why did I just make it so hard? Because it was so cool looking. You guys will know, you'll see it when we get up there. All right. Got 560 to have vision of the basket. We're not gonna get there in the headwind, but we're just gonna look to play the disc out there. The more left we can push the tree line in this field, the more options we'll have into the green, and the more angular favorability. Halo Star Boss into the headwind is Ripper Dipper. Hey! Come back. Report. Did not come back. Ho ho! That wind is real. I'm gonna try this other driver as my get it out of jail card and see how this one flies in the headwind. I'm trying to learn this guy. Same line? Oh, that thing, no problem. You know what? Since I'm probably gonna be throwing that disc next year, I'm just gonna pick that first one up. We're just designing the course today. We're gonna shoot the course record next time we play out here. That's right. Did y'all think I was serious? You really think you're gonna overcome all your obstacles by just copping out, taking the easy way out? Let's get this freaking thing focused. Oh, there we go. Let's get it not washed out. Oh, now we're talking. No, we're not gonna do that anyways. But back to the point. We're gonna take the challenge and we're gonna deal with it. Is par gonna be hard now? Yes. Is the highway gonna be at more risk of coming into play a little bit if I'm trying to be a hero? Yes. Is that my fault? Yes. So I'm gonna get myself out of it by throwing one solid, conservative, get out of jail shot, and then chipping one into the green for our par. All right? And then we'll go pick up that good drive and cry about it. All right, where are you? Where are you, boss? Where are you, boss man? How deep did you go? Oh no. That's the issue. I'm not actually playing a disc golf course. Man, not really sure what I'm gonna have out of here. I'm in the Yopon Holly, and they're pretty thick for as the species goes. Okay, I think I have this turnout shot, backhand. I can just try to give myself an angle into the green. All right, it's gonna be tough, but we got something. So basket's tucked about 160 feet from this off to the right here. We're not gonna be able to see it. I think I see the gap it's in. Here's that second one I threw off the tee. Whoop. Hanging out with our pitch out. So we probably should have done that. I think I'm gonna throw that disc into this green though, since we do have ripping headwind and at least 300 feet to go. I'm gonna get an angle out here. Make sure I'm not totally shorting myself with this gap that I'm about to line up. And I'm totally shorting myself. Wow, I still have a long way to go. This is gonna be tough. I think I'm even gonna take this same fairway driver, crazy footing, and throw a big turning shot, because that's my only way to really give this one a chance. Don't do this at home, kids. Professionals only. turn into a roller. Now dive right. Dive right. I mean, if it just ever turned, that would have worked out really well, but it went forever. And we're gonna have a long chip at par. We're at risk of back-to-back bogeys as we settle into the backside of the course here. We're in danger. I mean, even par in today's wind, we might even be talking like 10-25 rated golf. You know, it's kind of some elite course design here. We got the northern crested caracara with its distinctive white head and white tips. And they mate in pairs for life, and what do you know? We see the second one. Maybe we can get a better view of those tips for you guys on this one. Yeah, there you go. Hello, friends. There's our basket hanging around the corner. I mean, look at that perfect little nook. I couldn't say no. Our roller got to a good spot. This one, a bear of a par 4. Real pro tour level. 70 footer for par here. We got to try to knock it down. Left to right wind. Oh, that pace was solid. Just hung it out right and never had a chance in the crosswind. Made that video the other day about certain winds, and it applies on the micro scale and the putting too. So same concepts. Got the Waymo driving in the background. Watch out. Slid that one, buttered it over the rim. I almost want to leave the basket here for the par 5 coming out of the alcove. No, out of the freaking wash line down here. I feel like that's the play. Yeah, keep it away from the highway. We're gonna leave it there. We're gonna run way down. We're gonna make like a 1,000-foot par 5 to finish us off. We're heading that way. So really it's this wash. I saw it from this angle over here looking this way when I was biking one day, but it's this spot that really inspired me to have to come here and shoot a hole or a round or a shot at sunset. And now you guys are seeing why. As soon as I saw it though, I knew, because I was biking late at night one day, or not late in the afternoon one day, and I just knew I had to do it. We also have some good green space up here. Can make this out of bounds long. Put the basket up in this area. Have a hole play into here. Dang, anyone? I might need to get another little portable basket. Make it a little easier on myself. Leave one, stash one out here. No, don't litter. Not gonna be littering though, because I'm gonna come back for it, right? All right, we're about to line up. Might end up being a par 4, I think. The distance isn't gonna be there for par 5, but it's gonna be a sweet one. Challenging, narrow. Let's check it out. Okay, here's our finisher into the sunset. Hard to even get a laser into that light. To that little drainage cap straight ahead, we're looking at 545, and the basket's just in left of that, so we're at around mid 500s on this par 4 to finish us out. I was hoping to make a mighty par 5, and there is kind of room to like shoot over here and then that way. I don't know if that's exciting enough though to really make it worth trekking over there. So we're gonna stick to here. I think this is the spot. Here's our tee box. I'm gonna throw from here. Looking at tailwind, thick woods on either side, unmanicured. You can go over the top if you want. Tailwind's gonna pull you out of the sky though. I'm gonna hyzer flip one down the ravine here, and 2 skinny fairway trees. You gotta try to fly over. Beautiful shot into the sunset. This is what we play for. Moments like this, where time seems to stop and the world goes away. It's just us and the disc. Go. Go, disc. Oh my gosh. I'm over here romanticizing and then throwing the line. That thing was crushed. Hopefully, it looked like it might have flipped a little bit too far right and caught some of the foliage, but we'll see what we got. If I cleared, that one was a bomb. There's an intermediate spot here. You can make a par 3 version of this hole. So a lot of variability I'm seeing for next time I come possibly do a video like this. I flipped it up barely too much and we got a tough spot. Gonna have to play like a stall flex if I want to save a birdie to finish out here. And our urban disc golf experience, we're gonna try overstable fairway. See if we can make it happen. Humbling experience, urban disc golf. And yeah, we're gonna go for par after that one. Okay. I think I know this corner well enough, but I'm not gonna think. I'm gonna double check so I know. All right, all right. It was as far as like that drainage thing like I assumed. Drop down on it, straight ahead. Okay, should be close. We're putting in the alcove. I hope you guys have enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed shooting it. Here's what I was measuring. Boom, right over to the green. Try to give you guys a vibey view of this last one, maybe even 0.5 it. Make it look real good. Fun times have been had shooting this urban disc golf video for you, my lovely disc golf fans. I appreciate y'all for your support, for your viewership, and hopefully this type of content found you well. Good putt here to finish us out. Par safe. I think I finished par through 9, I believe. I don't know. Rewind the tape. I'll know for sure when I'm editing. But this was a ton of fun, and I really enjoyed it. Really did. Disc golf's fun. You should try it. You should buy discs from your favorite player or support them. Get a lesson from them. They probably can teach pretty good, especially if their name's Coach Connor. And they would love to help you by helping them, if you know what I'm saying. For real though, you guys, I can't say thank you enough for watching the videos and enjoying the content. It means the world to me to even have one of you guys watching, let alone as many as watch my videos, and to imagine the growth that we're about to hit in 2026. Let's go. Hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. That means tomorrow. That's right. We'll be right back at it. Maybe back here. Let us know the course changes you want to see. And yeah, I gotta lug this thing another half mile and then I'm done. It's a good shoulder workout, so there's that. I'm happy for it. Probably a little core in there too, a little farmer's carry, a little stabilizing. We'll see ya when we see ya, buckos. Why would I call you guys that? I like you guys. Gosh, so rude.